Okay, so in this session, we will see what is a container and the difference between container and VM. First, we will see what is a VM as we are quite familiar with VM, so it would be easy to understand container if we know what is a VM. So if you see here on the top of bare metal hardware, we have a hypervisor. So hypervisor could be a VMware ESXi or Citrix Gen Server. On the top of our hypervisor, we have separate VMs. So basically, it's a hypervisor which manages VM. Hypervisor helps in creating new VM, deleting VM, or tear downing VMs, or assigning resources. So basically, hypervisor allows multiple VMs to run on a single machine, and each VM includes a full copy of soft operating system, kernel, necessary libraries, binaries. But whereas in case of containers, on the top of bare metal hardware, we have a host operating system, and host operating system could be Linux, it could be Windows, it could be Mac. And on the top of host operating system, we have a Docker engine. So in case of containers, it's a Docker engine which manages container. So if we see in case of VM, each VM has separate operating systems. But in case of container does not have separate operating system. So it basically container shares the host operating system kernel, whereas in case of VM, each VM has its separate kernel.